Hello, hello. How's everybody? I know we've got some people probably hopping on, but I'll just get started. Um, I don't even know where to begin. It has been a whirlwind of a summer. And I don't even know if I am, hi Chris, if I'm even ready to share. I got to pull all my thoughts together about just how this whole thing, hi Cindy, started and came about and just how the whole thing unfolded. And I don't know, I got to figure that out. But what I wanted to come in here, thank you, Cindy. What I wanted to come in here and talk to you guys about is just this season of life that I'm in and like what it's all looking like and feeling like, oh, I love seeing you guys come on here. And so here's the deal. If you're putting bits and pieces of my story together, which I promise I'll pull together and share with you guys the whole kit and caboodle, but if you're putting pieces of my story together, you might have figured out or learned that I just started a new position in my career, which I'm super excited about. And it's going really well. And I'm so blessed and honored to be stepping into that leadership role. And as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, I also have a coaching business that is thriving and growing. And I'm super fortunate to lead my team there. And both are such a gift, and neither one I'm prepared to let go of. And in the meantime, we will be relocating to Dallas, which has been on our heart for a long time. So that's a whole nother thing, but we've got that going on. Have I mentioned that I have 3 children? We put our house on the market on Friday, and it sold on Saturday. So we are flying to Dallas this Friday, and God willing, to buy a house. And so needless to say, that's like the big stuff going on. And then we have all the little stuff, right? There was no bus drivers at school, so all of my kids were virtual school today. I mean, it's just been crazy. I'm fighting off an allergy attack. It's just been a really wild season. And I know when we get into these wild and crazy seasons, it's so easy to just throw in the towel and say, I'm not, let your routines fall apart, let your guardrails fall apart, and really lose sight of what is important. And if you have established for yourself a long-term vision for your life that you are working on, and therefore are making decisions that align with that long-term decision, and you have established routines for yourself that guardrail your spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical needs, then you have that to fall back on. And so many times throughout, early in my coaching journey and throughout the course of my career, people would be like, why do you coach? How do you coach? And for me, it's like the coaching community is what keeps me grounded and rooted because of the amazing relationships that I have and the commitment that I have to follow through on what I said I was going to do. And I say all that to say, like, if you don't have a really solid morning routine, you need to get one that focuses on your vision. It focuses on your time with your creator, that sets your mind and your body. It includes 30 minutes of exercise. If you haven't read the 5 a.m. Club, read the 5 a.m. Club. It talks about all the science behind why this is all so important. And so because I have had these practices in my life for years now, when everything gets crazy, I can make sure that I dial in on the guardrails that I have. Now, it doesn't mean that, quite frankly, I'm probably not going to make a ton of progress in other areas right now or other goals that I might have because I have all this chaos moving halfway across the country and starting a new role and, kids and all this stuff. So I may not be making major progress, but I am still following through on those guardrails that I have set up for myself. So like one small example this morning was that I did get up and I did do my workout not because I'm trying to make physical progress or whatever, just because it's a part of my routine, and moving is healing and motion is lotion, right? To keep us flexible and feeling good and healthy and vibrant. And it's just so important that even if you have to tone back on your schedule, on your routine, or if you had goals that you set forth and then life happens, so many people are like, oh, well, I'm too busy now, I can't do that. Or, oh, no, well, Alyssa, you don't understand. I've got too much going on, or something, terrible or devastating happened. And of course, I understand that those things come, but we can't lose sight of that time with our Creator in the morning, moving our body every day, staying focused on our vision for our life, because that is actually where your safety net is in when times get crazy. So it doesn't mean that you throw in the towel and that you quit, but it does mean that you don't have to go all out. Just try to keep it to a place that it's actually serving you and that you're treating yourself well. So, all right, I will figure out how to tell you all this whole story because it's so crazy. But thank you for tuning in, and I love you all, and I will talk to you soon.